So the HP Media Locator has been around a long time. And this year, we moved it from its existing location online and its existing software to a new platform. This platform is the HP PrintOS platform. This platform is widely used across many different printing technologies. Indigo, for example, uses the PrintOS. We wanted to migrate it over to PrintOS because PrintOS is a much more robust platform, and we've been using it for a lot of different technologies. We want to have the best, biggest platform in which all of the Latex, all of the Cytex, all of the Indigo, everybody can be on the same page, and we can streamline our effectiveness. The thing is, I think out of the gate, it seems a little confusing to a lot of people. It's in a new location, so there are possibly some older links to the HP Media Locator. If you get into a dead-end link or you can't find your way, try to find it. Just type in Google or Bing or whatever, HP Media Locator, and you'll find your way to the new site and star that. It's the same Media Locator with the same information, but it's on a new site with a new navigational window. And things are just in different places. I want to kind of show it to you, kind of give you a general overview of how to use it so you have a better idea, because this is a foundational tool to running the latex printers, is using the HP Media Locator to find what you want, find something similar to what you want, or to understand the recipes if you're going to build your own. This is the new home screen for the HP Media Locator. It is the PrintOS Media Locator. So you see here we have HP Indigo, which is a very important component of our HP print portfolio. We have all the design jets here. We have Cytex here, which is also critical to us. This is our giant flatbed, self-automated. And then we even have our giant, aircraft carrier size page wides. So the entire portfolio for HP's large and grand and high-speed print, offset, digital, everything's here. And this is where you find latex. So you click on the latex, and, oh boy, this seems a little confusing. This is not like the old one at all. The first thing you do is go over here. This filter is your primary thing you want to use. You click Filter, and then you tell it what printer model. Now for me, it's a 360. That's what I have here, 360. Now, any other adjustments this is where you make them. If you hit Apply here, it's just going to go to 360, but it's still not going to have all the things I'm looking for. First is your region. Again, I'm sometimes a little hesitant to just choose the Americas, because there's things, if I choose North America, will show up and they're, or if I just choose North America, there's things that the thing thinks are only in Latin America or only in Europe, and in fact I can buy here. The second one is your type. Now, this is sort of a long list, and some of these are a little redundant even. But you can use type to narrow things down when you're looking for stuff. Then you have applications. Design, packaging, billboards, furniture, vehicle wraps. Obviously, if you choose vehicle wraps, you're going to get a whole bunch of cast vinyl. Then you have classification. Certified or profiled. So certified media has an elaborate evaluation. It's very rock solid. We go through a whole series of standards that we've established to make sure everything works perfectly. Profiled does not carry the same weight as certified, but it still may be very good. Sometimes the media companies just wanted to save a little money and not go through all the process, and sometimes it's not certified because it got through 15 out of 16 hoops. Well, to be certified, you got to get through all 16. So there are many medias that the market has received very favorably, but they're not certified. For one reason or another, they're missing one of the key components that we've laid out. We set our bar very high. Certified media carries a lot of credibility, but profiled may work just fine. Then you have supplier. That's going to be who makes it. Ahlstrom, Mailer, Dixon, Cooley, all the way down the line. Or 3M. Let's do 3M. They're a big partner of ours. Then you have subtype. Calendared, reflective, calendared, cast, backlit, you name it. So once I choose 3M, these are limited to some degree. And then your publish date. How new are they? Last 7, last 30. Then you hit Apply. Now, that's going to narrow this down to a Latex 360 and 3M material. And then you see the type, subtype applications. One of the things you find with here is sometimes the applications, sometimes there's everything in the kitchen sink kind of mentality. And if something is very specific in application, we might suggest it's for more than one application. Usually a lot of this stuff has a real specific application, and sometimes having an idea what you're looking for will narrow things down for you some. So here you have the LX480. This is the new Envision 480 wrap film. You show your details. It shows you all the printers it's good for. Its subtype is cast vinyl. It's not actually a vinyl, but it falls under that. Description here says PVC-free cast. That's really kind of what it is. You go to details and download media preset. You choose your printer model, 360. So it shows the resource version, the firmware version, the RIP for the latex printers. It's not RIP specific. If you were to select a 260, it would be RIP specific. And then it shows you two versions. May 2nd, we created a certified version. That's 10 pass, 110% ink. Then we have a profiled only version. That's 8 pass, 100% ink. The certified version carries more weight. That is what we are saying is going to give you the optimal quality at this particular settings. And then if you look over to the right-hand side here, that's where you see the recipe. So when you're doing things like Canvas or whatever you're doing, you can use this recipe if you want to make your own profiles or make your own preset is the more accurate term. So if you wanted to make your own preset for here, these are settings that we recommend you start at. People would say, well, I want to make my own paper profile. I want to make my own canvas profile. Go on the Media Locator, find another canvas, look under the settings, there's your recipe. That's a pretty good place to start. That's going to give you a good start rather than choosing numbers that make no sense for that media whatsoever. That's your recipe. Becoming familiar with a category type and then the appropriate recipe is going to give you a big advantage when you start making your own presets. And I encourage people to make their own presets. That's why we have an onboard i1 on it. It makes your life very easy. So that's the new HP PrintOS Media Locator. It's got some slightly different features. Things are in different places. But for the most part, it functions just like the previous one. And you can go back to your home screen, and then you have your latex. Everything's back in here. All of the latex printers are in here. There's also ability to sort by classification, weight, fixing, type, all these things right up here. But mostly I use the filter over there. And then this allows you to put it into an Excel sheet. So if you want to look at all the things in an Excel sheet and see what's available, you can do it that way. There's more features, more robustness in this than the previous version. And then up there you have your handy search tab. So if you're looking for translucent or cling or something kind of specific, try to think of a search term that will help you identify it, and that will generally pull this up very quickly.